Hi, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you through a warm-up routine that you can do first thing in the morning. Really important for us to get the blood flow going into our nervous system to allow us to start moving more efficiently. So what we could do is we could do this on our bed. I've had some clients ask me what are the most suggested exercise that I would do if I woke up first thing in the morning. I'd start with a knee hug, where you just really gently pulling that knee up towards your chest. Now, one of the big things is I'd like you to, when you are doing this, really gently pulling that knee up no more than a 4 to 5 out of 10. Now, what I mean by that 10 is when you're creating a massive stretch, really feeling a lot of tension through your back and or through the stretch, and 1 being hardly any tension. So what we'll do is do around 10 to 15 of those, lower that leg down nice and comfortably, and then swap sides. So nice and gently up and down. You might notice that one side might feel tight than the other, so from there, the more gentle the better. If we overdo this, we can aggravate the nerves and aggravate the muscles around that lower back. So really, the more comfortable the better. So gently in and out of this movement. And relax. From there, you grab the back of the leg. Now this may be relatively tight, so to start off with, really gentle. You nice gently extending that leg up and down. So again, 10 to 15 will be ideal. These exercises can be done in the evening, especially if you sat down for long periods of time during the day as well. So really smooth in and out. We have a tendency of really wanting to create a big stretch, and the thing is for us to really make sure that we're protecting the nervous system rather than the brain trying to protect us, thinking that it's harmful by really creating too big a stretch. So really comfortable in and out. You can use your breathing, so breathe out to stretch, breathe in to come back down. Really smooth in and out. Go for another 4 of those. You take your time and relax back down. Great little one there from there is to create a nice gentle pelvic tilt. So what are we looking for is a neutral spine where you can just fit your fingers underneath your lower back and it should feel nice and flush. The first movement there is to get our rib cage and our hip bone connected, so I feel like I'm just pulling it towards each other, flattening my lower back, and from there I'm just creating a gentle tilt where I'm lifting just the lower part of my spine, my base of my spine up. Nice and slowly back down, back into a neutral position, and I breathe out, draw my tummy in, gentle tilt, gentle breath in as I lower back down. Really nice and smooth. Again, we want to make sure that when we're doing these movements, feeling really comfortable through that lower back. Often nurtures far better, so really comfortable through these movements. And from there we're going to open up through the front of the thighs. So I'd like you to bring your heels as close to your glutes as possible. Spine's going to be neutral, and what I'd like us to do is the lower part of the tummy is just gently going to draw in. We're going to lift up. What I'd like us to do is, as we're lifting up, using our tummy, but our lower back should be completely comfortable. From there we're going to imagine we're sitting back into a chair and then just gently lift up. With this, it's easy to have a tendency to really lift up massively in that position where we're not using the lower part of our tummy, and what happens is we create a big extension through that lower back. So please, if you're not too sure, I'd rather you lift up 4/5 of the way up rather than really feel like you have to lift up a lot further. You should feel a stretch there, keeping the knees nice and in line. So nice and comfortable. If we go 1 more of those, we're going to lower back down. So the shoulders nice and comfortable, feet hip width apart. In that position, what I'd like us to do is keep the spine neutral, and from there we're going to nice and comfortably rotate right and left. Now, very easy for us just to throw our legs from side to side. What I'd like you to do is imagine using your tummy to control those knees as you move right and left. So again, if you're feeling really tight first in the morning, small movements is ample. Really, really good just to get that circulation, get that rotation through our thoracic spine. That's our middle part of our spine. And from there, feet a little bit wider. We're going to go into shoulder rolls. So our feet are going to stay and our hips are going to stay nice and solid into the floor. And from that position, we're going to have our index fingers pointing up and just have the fingers interlocked. And from there, you're going to rotate right and left. Now you can start with a really comfortable movement, right and left, keeping your upper shoulders relaxed. So be mindful of doing that. Really try and keep it down, more in line with the chest. Gentle rotation side to side. Now if you'd like to increase that rotation, again, head up and gently in. Keep thinking about that 4 to 5 out of 10 stretch. Really, really good for our body to get our thoracic spine moving, especially for rotation. And if we do one more on each side, again, anywhere between 10 up to 15 rotations is perfect. If we go from that position, you can go into a seated position. We're going to open up the inner thighs. So nice and comfortably pull those knees up and then allow the knees to drop back down. Really gently in and out. Now with this you can breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice and smoothly in and out. Really comfortable. Then we go into all fours. We're going to a cat stretch. This is really good for us to stretch our spine and flexion. So we're pulling out into that position. But again, be mindful, this feels really good, especially when you feel like we want to create a massive stretch. But I'd really like us and advise that you come up where you just allow those facet joints just to gently stretch and then nice and comfortably back down. Make sure you don't drop down too far because you extend that lower back a little bit more than we need to. So gently up and down, breathe out to come up, breathe in to come back down, breathe out to come up. You're going to keep those shoulders and elbows nice and soft as well. We're going to go into a lat stretch. We're going to get the hands a little bit further away, try and relax the upper shoulders, and from there we're going to lift up and allow yourself to sit back into your glutes. If you're prone to possible cramping underneath your feet, what I would do is have your toes tucked under, but you may, if you choose, go with your feet or your toes pointed away. So from there, take a gentle breath in, breathe out. Now with the breathing, be patient with the breathing because that takes time. But the most important thing is just try and stay relaxed and try and keep these stretches really comfortable. And in time you'll really notice a nice big difference. So we do a last one in that position. Now if you choose, as an additional exercise, great one for us to open up through the front of the hips. Now we did the floor bridge around the beginning to open up through the hips. But this one here, if you keep your knees hip width apart, draw an imaginary line and just place your foot on that. So if I was on the side and angle there, I'd like us to draw the lower part of the tummy in and we move our upper body and our hips at the same time. Really looking for a stretch to the front of the thigh. Now, if you don't have a soft surface, ideally pop a cushion underneath your knee, absolutely perfect. And then just making sure that back feels really nice and comfortable, moving in and out. You may use your arms in that position as well. But that's only if you're really feeling up for it and really feeling comfortable. If you feel a little bit stiff to the lower back, just start with this movement gently in and out. You might notice when you first start these exercises, you'll notice a bit of stiffness because, like with anything, when we start to move these joints a little bit more efficiently, our body is just trying to protect us. And as we start to become more supple, increase our range of motion, the more comfortable it will feel. Okay, and we'll swap sides. And again, same again. Gently in and out. Really using the hip to open up. And if you're feeling up for it, arms up. Try and do the arms up, try and relax those upper shoulders. If you just go, choose this exercise, that's actually perfect. Now this has come from recommendations, so if you have any videos that you'd like me to film, please let me know. Hit the like button and I'll be happy to do a video based on your requests, of course, as long as it's within my speciality. So you're going to relax those shoulders. What I'd like us to do from here, you're going to go chin nod down, just lovely stretch to the mid and upper back. You're going to breathe out to open up. So chin nod down and then breathe out to open up. Now when I'm opening up here, I like us just to feel like the lower part of the tummy is drawn in. It just allows us to extend the chest and the elbows rotate forward, thumbs back. Chin nod down and breathe out to open. Really smoothly in and out. And